Alrighty, welcome back to Mildly Interesting. If you're watching this wondering why I have a band-aid on my face, go ahead and watch the last video. We'll start off with number 19. My old college had a door competition with the Fahrenheit 451 theme. This is the entrance to an office. I feel like I would know better how this works if I had read the book or seen any like movie that had been made thereafter. But I suppose that this is fairly self-explanatory. Just a page out of the book. It's well done. It just, is it actually made out of paper? God, how do you print on paper that big? That's what I'm most impressed about. Did you guys I think they taped together a bunch of 8.5 by 11 papers. Wow, that's a lot of effort. And then they had to do it again back here and again and put wow. All right, that's a lot of effort. That's way too much effort. I'd have been like, here's the book at my door. Cool. I'm gonna make YouTube videos. I don't like school. Thanks, bye. I welded a rose for my mom's birthday. Is that so much mildly interesting as like, hey, look, I made this cool thing? I feel like mildly interesting is, whoa, I stumbled upon this thing in the wild that's like really kind of interesting, but it's not interesting enough for other subreddits like whoa dude or interesting as fork, but it's kind of cool, so let's post it here. This is like, I worked on this thing. I put something that I've trained hard for to use, and here it is for your enjoyment. So anyway, good job on that. That's pretty cool. It might be a little bit heavy to like wear in your hair though. So that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to put a flower in your hair, right? That one might just pull your hair out, but it looks good. This band plays on a stage of only 1 square meter. I like how it's like, okay, these people got together, like, oh, we got some musical talent, but that's not enough to make it there. In the real world, we gotta come up with our unique gimmick. What do? Then they like brainstorm a bunch of things like, nah, somebody's done that before, But what about if all of us play on a tiny stage in matching plaid and jean outfits? Has anyone done that before? It's like, no one's been crazy enough to do that. Well, we could be the first. I wonder what they're called. Square? I mean, there are plenty of bands out there that have like one-word names, and it's I don't know. So many bands that are like called Boston or Journey, or they're like named after places or a one-word generic term. I guess they never expected the internet to become a thing, because it's like you have to specify what you're looking for after the name of the band, like Boston band, Journey band. Journey might be enough to where you can just search Journey and it'll come up, but still, it's like, I hope you didn't call yourself Square, or people are gonna look you up and they're gonna find a payments company. This Reddit glass I found at a thrift shop. Aw, poor Snoo, relegated to a thrift shop. It's like me, when people tweet me, look who I found at this thrift shop, and it's like my figurine or plushie that was sold at Tube Heroes like 5 years ago. They're like, I found you. And I'm like, I'm in a thrift shop. Somebody didn't want me anymore. I hope you find a good home where they want you forever. I don't know, my plushie was pretty cool. I've still got one up on my wall of narcissism. But anyway, sorry, Snoo. I'm sure that this person who took this photo definitely took you home, and now you have a nice home where someone cares for you. 32 years of billboards removed to reveal an original Spaceballs advertisement. Was Spaceballs actually before I was born? Oh yeah, I guess it was like an 80s movie, wasn't it? Dang. Also, marked as overdone. Too many people posting about billboards being pulled off to reveal an old one. But anyway, Spaceballs is good stuff. This purple RolliePollie I found today. I did not know that purple RolliePollies existed. It's caused by a virus called iridovirus that causes crystals to form under its exoskeleton. All right, well, there we go, folks. You knew it was coming, right? It's been a long time since we've had the old, hey, look at this cool animal, or look at this animal behaving in a zany fashion. Oh, it turns out it's really unhealthy and sick and going to be demonetizing soon. So that's always the explanation for anything out of the ordinary. There you go. Probably, if you took a photo of this thing here, it'd be mildly interesting, because I'm probably gonna demonetize soon. That's always good. That's always fun. Sorry, RolliePollie. At least you look swell while you're not feeling swell. Freeze-dried dragon fruit is one of the most vibrant natural examples of the color fuchsia. Can you eat that, or is that used as a pigment? That's okay. The top comment. I bet people over 100 years ago would never have thought freeze-dried dragon fruit would exist. I guess the fuchsia is now. It's it's like a me pun right there, dude. I can't. Hey, at least I didn't make it up. It wasn't me for once. I guess it must be used as a pigment, right? It's not like a food. That's pretty vibrant, though, if there's no additional colorings added. This building has optional beast mode stairs. It's called beast mode. Wait, why is it called beast mode with just like normal stairs over here? Just simply going upstairs is beast mode, apparently. Also, why are there railings there, though? I don't understand. What's the point of that? I get the running quickly up the bleacher stair kind of thing, but why just put rails in somebody's way? It's an additional obstacle, but I highly doubt they were put there with the intent of like making it an obstacle course for people. It's just for some reason, people were like, let's just block these with a railing. And then, okay, we can turn this into an obstacle course. That's kind of cool, I suppose. I just wonder why they were put there in the first place. It's kind of confusing. And why are stairs beast mode? Have we gotten into an era where everyone's too lazy and wants to take the elevator, so even walking up a simple flight of stairs is like, oh yeah, dude, you're killing it. I mean, demonetizing it. You're crushing it, dude, with the stair walking. Man, oh man, it's impressive. I wish I could take stairs instead of elevators in almost every situation except when it's a really tall building. My grandfather has a mosaic tile rug in his kitchen. Now, okay, I was about to say, now when you say it's mosaic tiled, but also a rug, is it a rug that's made of tile? Or is it tile that looks like a rug? It's tile that looks like a rug. That's pretty cool. Your grandpa must have a pretty cool, like, Spanish home. At least that's what it looks like. This would be in like a Spanish home with the red tiles on the roof and kind of the stucco outside. A lot of those houses in the LA area, they get like updated, modernized on the inside, but they'll like keep the Spanish style look on the outside. It's actually a cool style that I like. It keeps it more like authentic and unique looking as a house, while also, you know, being modern on the inside. But this is obviously like not updated on the inside. And I don't know, you'd feel badly tearing that thing out if you bought a house with it. You'd probably buy it because it has that and has some character and stuff. This house near me has an observatory. Bro, okay. Why are there so many things that I experience that get so many upvotes on mildly interesting that I'm like, my neighbor right there. They have an observatory. It's right there. They have a freaking observatory. I could just take a photo of it right there. And then I could submit it to mildly interesting and I could have all the karma in the world. I have been living next to an observatory for 4 years. But I didn't have the presence of mind to think, oh yeah, people might find that interesting. God dang it. Missed opportunities. My bathtub times 2, the observatory, soon to be a post that I saw the title of that we're gonna get to in a moment. Oh my God, I could have so much karma. It's cool though. I had a quadruple mini banana this morning. Now that's mildly interesting. You're a nice person, okay? You see the mutated banana in the pile at the grocery store. Everybody else is like, I'm just gonna go for the more singular, regular looking bananas. You're like, no, I'm gonna take you home and I'm gonna give you a home in my stomach and you're gonna finally feel loved. You took the banana that nobody wanted. I've seen double bananas. I've never seen a quad banana, dude. That's some wild stuff right there. The different colors of the honey I harvested this year, spring, summer, and fall. That's pretty cool, dude. You know, it looks almost like beers as well. Oh, this is reminding me. Okay, hopefully by the time that this is up on the reaction channel, I will have made a video on the honey blocks in Minecraft. But dude, the honey blocks in Minecraft, I don't know how I missed the update. Like I was a few days late to seeing it. And then it was like, oh my God, parkour. Did you know that if you took that honey and you compressed it into a block and you put it on your wall, you could wall run? It's very cool physics and stuff like that. Minecraft. My apartment building used to be a school. Huh. That's cool. I feel like they kept it there for aesthetic purposes. It's a very nice looking building. They did a good job like retrofitting the whole place. Do you actually get to make use of the lockers for additional storage for your place? Because that'd be kind of nifty. unless they've just been sealed shut, or maybe they're all open and it's just like, use it as storage at your own risk, I guess, if you want to do that. But yeah, there's that exposed brick over there. It actually looks very nice. Cool living. These bunches of grapes are growing into a bunch of grapes. Bruh. This is like a chandelier of grapes. Is this legit? This cannot be legit. There's no freaking way. They're called Grapes of Caleb or Grapes of Canaan. There's a story in the Bible where Caleb and some other dude went out to explore the land of Canaan. They basically found it's a land of milk and honey where grapes grew so big that you need too many to carry them. The grapes therefore represent affluence. In the story made about Caleb, you often see grapes of Caleb at vine festivals because they look cool. Of course, they're man-made. You just take a bunch of normal-sized grapes and tie them together. My name's Caleb, and I can confirm I have ass grapes. It's the follow-up we all needed. Okay, so this is assembled. Obviously, it's like hanging off a building. So yes, it didn't grow that way. I guess it's just they took a bunch of grapes and they put them together. But like, dude, that'd be a really cool chandelier inside a wine tasting place. You just take a bunch of grapes, but they're actually little like Christmas-like kind of things, and you assemble them like that, and it'd be a chandelier. Oh, that'd be really cool. Yo, wineries out there, wine tasting places, take my idea, do it. You don't even have to do royalties because I'm so far detached from your business and I don't really drink wine, but it'd still be a cool idea. This shirt has a piece of lens cloth sewn on the inside for your glasses. It's nice, except I feel like over time it wouldn't be so good for your glasses. Like, it'd get dirty, you'd wash it, the fabric would, over time, you don't throw your glasses washing cloths in the wash, right? And just over time, it'd probably get a little bit rough and maybe start scratching your glasses. So it's cool in concept for like the first little bit. And then after that, you're gonna be like, all right, it's had its use, let me just go back to my normal cloth or sew a new one in, I guess. Theater Marquee describes the current stage of construction. Now playing drywall installation. One of the construction workers is like, God dang it, dude. Really? I have to be the one to substitute the letters out here? Seriously? No other construction project I've ever worked requires us to update the public on every stage of what we're doing. I mean, seriously, dude. We're doing drywall and so I just don't want to update. And then it's like a couple months late, they're like, we were installing drywall a couple months ago. No one's updated the sign in quite some time, but maybe someone should do that. Any volunteers? None? Oh, okay. Guess we'll wait a little longer. The construction workers are stoked on that. Maybe someone else does it. This baby store has different surfaces to road test the strollers. I feel like I've seen this before, but I don't know if it was this post or it's a repost or something like that. I feel like none of these terrains are extreme enough. Like, I need some true off-road hiking trail kind of scenarios here, dude. When I was young, there was this place nearby, I think it was Jan Sport, which is like everyone had a Jan Sport backpack. Anyway, they had like an actual kind of in the store hiking trail simulator thing with like some steep things and stuff where you could take the boots, you could try on the boots, and then you could walk over this thing. You'd be like, oh, are they gonna work on an actual kind of hiking trail surface? They need that. And then you can push the strollers over it. Be like the extreme wheelbarrowing thing that I feel like I saw a long time ago on some cable TV sports channel show. Where it's like people who would take wheelbarrows and they'd run around with them, do like kickflips with them, but they're holding it the whole time, just running behind it. But it was extreme wheelbarrowing. We need to bring it back with strollers. New credit card digit, CVV, changes every 4 hours. What in the world? So your credit card has a battery then? Okay, so your credit card has a miniature battery in it, and that it must have a shelf life of some sort, but it probably has like the same kind of display as the Amazon Kindle, where once it updates, it's not using any battery to continue displaying the thing. It only takes battery when it's actually changing the digits. I wonder how long it lasts. That's really fancy. Now we just need the credit card that has an actual rolling number on it, because that'd be even better, dude. That'd be really cool if you had a credit account that actually swaps its authentication like every day, so that even if someone took your number, it'd be invalid the next day. Granted, you would never be able to store credit card information anymore unless you had some kind of barcode. That'd be interesting. Sorry, I'm coming up with credit card security ideas off the top of my head. I should work for a bank, even though they're probably all completely not feasible and invalid. But anyway, it's cool. Not yet released 2020 car being driven downtown, totally hidden. And this is that other post I was alluding to earlier saying, wow, I see these all the time, especially when I'm driving like up in the mountain canyon roads on like a weekend fun drive. You'll always see these testing. They're all over the place. They're everywhere. These are not uncommon. And it's especially if you live in like Detroit or something, which actually the first comment says, grew up outside Detroit, see these all the time. Yeah, like Detroit, because a bunch of the, even non-American car manufacturers test around Detroit quite frequently. It actually does a very good job hiding the lines of the car. You think, whoa, dude, they're spoiling their unreleased car by driving it around like this. No, all the panels on there and the camo wraps on there, it is very difficult to tell what the car is going to look like underneath. So it does a good job camouflaging the thing. And then sometimes I've had friends be like, dude, I saw this car the other day that had the stupidest, weirdest looking, like swirly white and black wrap. And I'm like, that's so you can't tell what the car looks like. They weren't just like, oh, it'd be cool, let me wrap my car in this swirly camo thing. It's like, no, that's the manufacturer. Don't worry. Some people do have bad taste, but not that. Anyway, they're everywhere. This is how manufacturers have to test cars on the road. So that's how they do it. My black cat looks like my white cat's shadow. Bro, did you dip your cat in Vanta Black? Like, what is going on here? That your cat is slightly too dark, although maybe you just brought, I'm assuming you brought the levels down in this photo because your cat also has pitch black eyes and whatever's over there looks pitch black. Or you just like Vanta Black and just sprinkle your entire house in it or something like that. But yeah, I know from the thumbnail, I was like, oh, that's just a cat and its shadow on the wall. Nope, two different cats. Wild. And the top for the last month. My college used to be a shopping mall. Wow. So we have an apartment that used to be a school and a school that used to be a shopping mall. Huh. It does definitely look like a shopping mall. There were a couple of buildings at UCSB campus that kind of, they looked very much like they could have been a shopping mall at some point. Like the University Center where there was like some, restaurants and stuff like that. Bookstore. Kind of looked, maybe my memory is just failing me, but it looked like it was very open. Kind of an open atrium looking thing. And yeah, but cool. It's a fancy university and stuff. All right, well, that's it for the last month of Mildly Interesting. I hope you've enjoyed. Make sure to like if you like. Check out the playlist if you want to also be more mildly interested, and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.